the second half. And, give our guys a lot of credit. They continue to fight. You know, we knocked a few balls loose against the press. Thought our guys showed good attack mentality, taking the ball to the basket late, made a few threes. You know, very opportunistic. We had 2 chances to tie. Rod's got one that's laying on the rim that very easily could fall in. Unfortunately, it fell the other way. And, you know, you got a reasonably good shot for what you have to get with about 7 or 8 seconds left with the game. So proud of the way our guys fought at the end, but we just didn't play well enough to win the game.
Down 2, was that the plan to attack the lane and possibly kick out if it wasn't there?
Yeah, we were trying to attack the whole time. I didn't want us to. I mean, I told guys if we have a 3, take it. Like, we're going to attack, whether they're in zone or man. Just keep going to the basket. I think it's more important that we had an attack mentality. I think our attack mentality is what made everything a little bit better on defense. Everything in the last 4 minutes.
Was the play drawn up for Gabe to take the shot?
Yeah, with 2 options. Dante could have taken a shot at the top or throw it to Gabe. You know, they're both. Gabe's a guy who can shoot deep shots. He's strong, so we knew, you know, you're not going to get a clean one. And Dante has size, so if he was open and wanted to shoot it, he felt comfortable getting a shot because of his size. Some other guys on our team have a harder time getting it off.
What does it say about what Gabe's done the last 2 or 3 weeks that you got a chance to keep your season alive in the ACC tournament and Gabe DeVoe taking the shot 3 weeks ago? Yeah. His minutes were extremely limited.
No, I'm proud of the way he's continued to fight and improve. You know, it's been a long year for him. It's been a lot of ups and downs. There were times when he doubted himself and lost confidence, and you know, kind of felt sorry for himself for a little while there. And then he finally worked his way out of it, battled, and you know, he's playing like the guy we thought we signed, a guy who could score, a guy who can shoot with some range. He's a big, strong guard, which is something we need. And you know, it's really exciting for us that he's finishing up his freshman year on a positive note.
Where do you find, looking ahead next year for optimism? You lose, obviously, one of the leaders slide, you lose DeMarcus. Is there a lot of optimism? You got to find somebody to come in and help?
I like our team. I mean, you know, we have to get better. Guys on our team need to improve, certainly. But, you know, JB had a very good year this year. He's only a sophomore. Dante Grantham started every game as a freshman. Gabe DeVoe is an improving player. You know, Landry Noko will be a senior. It'd be nice to have an older frontline player that has experience. So, you know, I like our team. I'm optimistic about where we are and what we've done. And you know, this year will be a little bit challenging for us, and hope to do a little bit better. But, you know, we have a good foundation laid to continue to make another step forward. And we just need a really good offseason with our team and our guys that are young. They've got to get better. But we have a lot of guys on this team coming back. A lot of guys get really good experience this year. Now it's really important for them to take it to the next level. They've got to take a bigger jump than some of them took. You know, certainly JB took a great jump this year, but Landry and some other guys got to take another big jump.
Ratonde's big-time scorer. Do you feel like you have that score in your locker room right now?
I don't know. We're still working on it. I mean, I hope Gabe's going to be a guy that can make some shots for us. Dante needs to improve as a scorer, and Landry needs to become a double-figure scorer. I mean, you know, he's a senior center. He needs to be a double-figure scorer in this league. And certainly, I'll talk to all those guys about that. But you know, that's part of the process for our team is getting better and having more guys that can put the ball in the basket on a consistent basis.
What about postseason potential CBI?
I haven't thought about it. You know, I'm just going to wait and see. I mean, this is honestly just the last thing we've thought about is what's going on. We're trying to ensure what as many games as possible. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.